This is Q&A, questions in Ashley. I get tons of messages, emails, DMs about life, money, investments, Amplify. So I'm taking my time out to answer your questions right now. Your top 5 books, which book was the most impactful during this time? So of my top 5 books, what was the most impactful during this time of the app launch? I would say The Awakened Millionaire by Joe Vitale. And one of the biggest things I took away from that book was how we visualize what we want, right? Because it's one thing to just say that we want something, but it's another thing to believe that it's coming and that we deserve it. Because you don't attract what you want, you attract who you are. So for me, when it came to the app, I needed to take that book and put it into practice. So phase 1 is just seeing it. So that's putting it on your vision board, writing it down in your goals, putting it on your mirror like, hey, I want this, right? And that was similar to us having our old platform. So our old Wealth Builder community, in my mind, I knew we were going to have an app. Like, I felt like we were growing so fast and there were so many vibrant things I wanted to give the world to shift the mindset that we have around wealth and how we learn about building wealth, right? And that was just me in the mirror every day saying, I'm the owner of an app. I'm the owner of an app. Like, I was trying to convince myself we had an app, right? And I knew something bigger was coming, didn't know when, so I didn't put any dates around it, but I just knew that that's what this was going to turn into, right? So I was just seeing it. Phase 2, he talks about in the book, is actually feeling it as if it is happening, right? So that's me thinking like, okay, there's an app in the store, in the app store. It's downloaded. What does it look like? How am I using it? So literally not just thinking about it, but feeling it as if it's happening right in this moment, right? And I think because I was always doing that, that's how we got to a point where we're building out this Wealth Builder community and just having a different dynamic to our learning experience and us upgrading from what we started at to what we're now releasing to the world, right? But phase 3 is what most people don't think about, and I didn't think about this. It's feeling it as if it's already happened. So for me, during a time of building this app, in order for me to fight my fears around, will the world love this? Am I good enough? Do I even know what I'm doing? I had to visualize what life would be like as if it already took place. So the launch already happened. There's thousands of people on the platform. I had to visualize what that felt like, knowing that what we created was something dynamic. And so for me, that book stuck out the most because it was so many different things happening just with us as a company. There were so many fears around us even being able to do something we have never done before. But again, you don't attract what you want, you attract who you are. So if I'm not thinking I'm good enough or this app isn't good enough, I'm only going to attract it not being good enough. So I had to rewire my brain literally every day, not just saying in the mirror, I am the owner of an app. We have an amazing platform. I am the owner of an app that is phenomenal, that has already launched, that has thousands of members where people are learning and changing every day. But that book stuck out the most because I needed to feel the feeling of being great. I needed to feel the feeling of it being great for the world, not just because it was an idea, but it was because something that I deserved, something that the world deserved, and something that I was capable of giving to the world.